Hi guys, it's Dave. Welcome back to my channel. Today's DIY is a wide neck to round neck t-shirt tutorial. Okay, this is the t-shirt before I do anything to it. The first step I did was to cut off the sleeves very carefully from the t-shirt. After that, I cut off the t-shirt neckline because it was too wide and I needed to draw a new one. Don't throw this away. We're going to cut the neckband from it in the future. And this is the neckband piece I'll be using. I'm using this black t-shirt to trace the new neckline because this t-shirt has a rounder, smaller neckline. I'm cutting a curve for the neckline, and at this point when you're done you can cut the curve for the back of the t-shirt, which is slightly higher than the front. I'm also cutting the shoulders at an angle. The first sewing step is to sew the shoulder seams using a zigzag stitch. If you have a serger or an overlocker, you should do it using this method. Remember that piece we cut, we're going to turn it into a full loop by sewing the ends together because that will be our new neckband. So just pin the side seam of the neckband to the shoulder seam of any side, and then we'll be ready to sew using a zigzag stitch. Again, if you have an overlocker, it would be much better to use it. This is what the neckline looks like on the inside. It would look much neater if I used a serger. I also made a mistake with the neckline. The point at the back is much higher than it should be. So after trying it on, I decided to cut it lower, and that's what I'm doing in this step here. After doing that, I'm going to have to sew the neckband again. Now we're going to trace the shape of the armhole and then cut it. We're going to take the sleeve and mark the top, and then we're going to pin that point to the shoulder seam, and then we're going to pin the seam of the sleeve to the side seam of the t-shirt so that everything is nice and aligned. Then you're going to get more pins and keep pinning all the way around the armhole until you're done. It should look something like this. At the sewing machine, I have a tip for you. Make sure to sew using a sort of straight curve, because if you follow the bumps on the stretched t-shirt, it's going to look really weird. As you can see, it looks kind of wonky, so for this other sleeve I decided to try the straighter sewing, and it looked much better. It looks so much better than the previous sleeve. It looks smooth and nice, and when you put it on, it will look nicer. and I recommend that you try on the t-shirt as you go so that you can make alterations as you progress. Ta-da! This is the final look. I like how the sleeves fit and the neckline is pretty great. At least I won't see any bra straps anymore. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are entertained or inspired. Well, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Man, I felt awkward taking this last photo.